Hi guys, thank you so much for agreeing to watch my video. I wanted to make a video to kind of help you all out today. I know that there's a lot of talk about making money online and how to make some extra money. So I wanted to do this video about how to earn extra $1,000 per month if you follow these 6 steps that I have for you today. Okay, first of all, let me say first though that I do have a cold. I just got over some type of bug, and yeah, so if I cough doing this, I'm so sorry, but you know what? Work still has to go on, and this is one of the lessons of business is that it doesn't stop just because you're sick. You just got to keep moving. So, yes, about earning $1,000 extra per month. The first thing is you need to create, in your mindset of that a personal responsibility for your life and your actions. Stop waiting for someone to save your life by pulling you on the shore, by giving you a life jacket. Take responsibility for your own life and actions. Don't expect anyone to hand you anything. No handouts here. Believe it or not, the position that you're in is your fault. And when I realized this about my life, it gave me the power to change it. I mean, if I caused it, then I can change it, right? So stop counting on job offers, stop counting on a raise, and stop counting on a promotion, because you do not control those things. That's out of your control. But what you can control are your actions and what you do about it. The second thing is to shift your mindset. Your mindset is really important. You want to earn an extra $1,000 per month. Change your mindset, and this goal is much easier. First thing I do recommend is that you read some personal development books. I know that a lot of us don't like to read, and I personally like to read, but some of us don't. And there are options like Audible, things like you can listen to these books. And one of my favorites is You Are a Badass at Making Money, and that book really changed my mindset. The Compound Effect is a book that I really want to read, and I've heard a lot of good things about. And then Think and Grow Rich, I've read that, and it changed my mind about a lot of things as well. Okay, the next thing I gotta say is that you need to only have positive influences, so that means you need to change your friends. I mean, the truth is that you only make within $5,000 of the 5 of your closest friends. So if you're gonna make money with the people that you're hanging out with, you need to kind of elevate that thinking and those positive influences. You need to get more positive influences and elevate your life in all ways. I know you want to take your friends with you, but you know what? If they're not willing to change, then you're going to have to make some changes and cut them out of your life and stop being subject to what they're doing. Okay, the next thing would be is to watch your words. Thoughts do become things, and the more we talk about, oh, I don't have enough, or I don't have enough money, I don't have enough that or this, then you won't have those things. And so you need to stop using that language and use some different language and learn how to talk positively about your life. Thoughts are very important, and your words follow your thoughts. So be careful about that kind of thing. Stop thinking like an employee and think like an entrepreneur. An employee thinks about how much am I going to get paid today, how much am I going to get paid per hour, but an entrepreneur thinks in the terms of, okay, let me invest this time, let me invest this money, let me invest what I can into this business to be what it is later. Did you know that some entrepreneurs, when they start a business, they don't take money out for years, and some people lose money for a few years before they start to even break even, and then they start making money, and they invest that money they're making without even getting a check. They invest that money back into their businesses in order for it to grow. So you're going to have to think differently if you want to be successful and to actually end up with money in the end. All right, so the next thing would be is find money making opportunities. Many legit money making opportunities are all around you. You just have to open yourself up to them. Don't get set on one idea and count all other options out. Be open to and be flexible. Your pot of gold may not be what you think it is. It may look totally different than what you expect. So you got to keep your eyes open for that. And things to consider. What talents or skills do you have that you can market? What resources are available to you? Do you need to acquire a different skill to make the business a success? Or how much money or time are you able to invest in the new business in order for it to be a success? These are things that you need to think about and weigh the consequences and cost of. All right, this is point 3.1, and it's 10 ways to spot a work from home scam. Like I said, a lot of people know that people are trying to work from home, and so a lot of people are taking advantage of this, and they're creating scams, and they're scamming you out of your money. One way to know if it's a scam will be offering money up front without working. What kind of job are you going to get that's going to offer you money up front without working? Now, yeah, they do have jobs with bonuses, but I mean, really, are you applying for a nurse or something like that? They're giving you money up front. A lot of times they'll say stuff like, we'll pay you this up front, and you buy the supplies, and then you pay us half the money back, and all this kind of stuff. What kind of job is that? So don't fall for that. No paperwork to fill out. I mean, what kind of job is it that you have that you don't fill out a W-2 or whatever it is, or even a 1099 or whatever, or don't even fill out your name in application or something? That is not going to work. I mean, the third thing is they give you a ridiculous amount that you will make per hour. Ridiculous amount meaning an amount that you're like, whoa, for doing just that, for stuffing envelopes. I mean, for mystery shopping, for doing whatever they may say you're going to be doing, and so it doesn't really make sense, the amount of money they're willing to pay for some of these jobs that they're offering. And then also paying by cashier's check. I mean, really, cashier's check. I mean, people now that they direct deposit stuff, and if you're going to get a check, they'll say people don't want to pay you by check anymore. People want to directly deposit stuff into your account. Even local businesses, I mean, they will write your check, but they don't necessarily want to do that anymore. So to think that that's the way that people are paying, I mean, come on, get real. Okay, so high pay for a few hours. So they'll say you're going to get all this money, and all you got to do is work an hour a day and all this kind of stuff. And that appeals to people because people are like, oh, I can make all this extra money. But no, you really can't. Also, it requires no work. You ever seen them ad like, oh, no selling, no this, no calling people, no this and all this kind of stuff. Well, then what are you going to be doing to be making all this money? Company website looks fake. I've been to these sites before, and it's like, oh, what kind of site is this? It's like a child had put it up, or they put a template up, and they didn't even do any customizations to the thing. So it's like, what kind of business is on the internet and offering services that are, hiring all these people, and they don't even have a professional website? So no. Okay, so collect $20 here. So this is one that's like I don't know, some kind of scheme or some kind of pyramid scheme. It's like, hey, all you got to do is get 5 people to give you $20, and they get 5 people to give them $20 and everything. There's no product, there's no service. They just passing $20 up the ladder. Don't fall for anything like that, okay? I know it seems like easy to get 5 people to give you $20, but really, what are you doing? The next thing is no experience needed. Yeah, there are jobs with no experience needed, but you know what? Nowadays, almost everywhere wants somebody that knows what they're doing. And, they say no experience. We actually want people with no experience. Well, they know you don't know what you're talking about, so they'll lie to you and say these things. Also, job requires payment. And let me explain this. There are legitimate jobs that do require payment. And what I mean by that is, like, say, for instance, if you get the job and you have to do the background check. I've had jobs that say, okay, you're going to have to pay the $40 or whatever like that. But you should never have to pay for the job. There's no such thing. Only way you're paying for something is if you're in a business opportunity like a network marketing company where you're paying for either a kit or you're paying for something. They're going to ship you some products in return, and you're going to get the business with it. Never pay for a job that's supposed to be a job. If you're going to pay for something, it is a business that you're paying for to be able to run your own home-based business for a cheap amount. Never pay for a job that's supposed to be a salary position. You don't do that kind of stuff. You only pay for products and things that you're going to get for starting the business. Okay, so let that be clear. Do not be paying out of pocket for anything that it's like, oh well, you got to pay first and then we'll pay you later. Okay, what kind of mess is that? All right, so the next step will be learn and apply. Once you have decided the best way to earn your extra money, it's time to start, learn the skills necessary to make it happen. Here's some advice. Don't get stuck on the learning phase. I've lost it with this. Sometimes I've gotten stuck on that learning phase and just constantly learn. And you know what? You're learning because you are afraid to take action. So what you're gonna do is just go ahead and step out there. Like they say, you don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. And so just learn a little bit, take a step. Learn a little bit, take a step. Every time you learn something, implement it and see how it works. Okay, the next thing will be is take consistent action. So once you've done that learning and apply section, you want to take that consistent action. Success does not happen overnight. It takes time. You must do the same action consistently over a long period of time to see results. So you need to create a plan, and you need to do it every day. Why is it that people, they have been broke all their life, but when they start a business, they want to get rich overnight? I mean, it doesn't happen like that. You've been broke for 40 years. You gave that time. Well, why not give this business time to make you some money? But if you don't get rich in 6 months, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, it's this. No, it just takes time. People, like, I know a guy that was in network marketing for had failed at 12 network marketing companies, and then the last one hit. So it's like, you got to know that just because something don't work the first time doesn't mean that it won't work. And if you keep taking the action, then you'll eventually know if you're going in the wrong direction. I mean, but you just have to keep at it. That's the point. All right, the next step will be to get a mentor. If you are serious about earning more money, you need a mentor. If you want to start a business and you've never done it before, you need a mentor. All successful people have mentors. The more successful a person is, the more they pay their mentor. The difference between poor people and rich people is mindset. Rich people know if they want another zero on their check, they need a mentor to push them. Poor people think they can do it on themselves, and they can't do it on their own because they're still poor and they're still struggling paycheck to paycheck. And there's a reason, because they don't know how to do it. They need someone to show them how to do it. All right, so here's my story. I have always had the entrepreneurial spark. I worked for someone else. It's not for me. I failed miserably at business. I've spent thousands of dollars only to lose it all to bad ideas or quitting too soon. I knew if I wanted to hang with the big dogs, I had to eat at their table. So I stopped listening to only the free coaching online, and I actually paid for one. And then I went a step further and I enrolled into another program. And these two decisions were the best things I have done for myself and for my family. And I now have the tools to make it work, and it is working. I have to say, it is working really well. So what I want to do for you, if you are serious about being successful, if you don't mind sacrificing in the meantime, if you don't mind working hard, if you don't mind stepping out of your comfort zone, if you don't mind implementing the steps I ask you to take, if you are ready to grow and expand your self-worth and your network, if you are trying to, aren't trying to get rich quick and understand that it will take some time, I'll be your mentor and I'll do it for free. Keep in mind, I have a coach. He costs me money. I have bought programs and they have cost me money. I know how to build a sustainable online business. I know how to run a profitable website. I know how to make money blogging, capture leads, make money on social media, get people interested in your product, make people happy to talk to you about your business. And I know how to show you how to create multiple streams of income, and some of that being passive, where you can make money and not have to do anything and make money in your sleep. So this business training is worth thousands of dollars, but yours is today will be free because you've got me. So here's the deal. I'm offering you the easiest career that actually requires work. To get paid, all you have to do is get fit and healthy, post your journey on social media, invite friends to join you on your healthy lifestyle journey. How do I sign up? I'm going to direct you to a video so that you can see if this business is for you, because it might not be. But first, I'll show you how to sign up. Okay, first you're going to enroll in an all-access challenge pack. And the challenge pack, it includes all-access Beachbody on-demand workouts. It means online workouts from your home. You don't have to go to a gym for this. And you get all-access, meaning as many workouts throughout the year as you want to. You also get 30 days supply of shakes. And from there, if you decide that you want to continue the shakes, then you can say, okay, yes, auto ship me the shakes every month, or however you want to do that. You get a nutritional plan that we show you how to eat right and healthy, and it has no business fee. The business fee is waived because of the challenge pack that you purchased. And I will say this, that the challenge packs are supposed to go up next month as of today. And so the day will be a good day for you to sign up. So if you're still interested in building a business the right way and having me as your mentor by getting fit and helping others do the same, click the link below, and this will take you to a video and the rest of the information. If you're still interested in learning about, starting your online business and wanting me for your mentor, because like I said, I have all the training and you won't have to pay for that. I am going to give you what I know for free because I'll be your mentor and you signed up with me. So thank you so much for watching this video, and go ahead and click that link if you're interested, okay? And I will hope to talk to you all soon. Bye bye.